Hello there.
Hey,
Hey.
the music is still playing.
The music is still playing. Okay. Do you? Why is the music still playing? Okay. Did the top of the hour ID fire off?
It looks like it just didn't kick in on the program. I mean, the program is going on. It never did break.
So the top of the hour ID hadn't fired off yet.
Nope.
No, it shows a schedule of 10:02.
10:02. Okay.
It's on.
So then the gray mouse that's over on the side by where the speaker on top of the tower, the computer tower. There's a gray mouse over there.
Uh-huh.
So you have to turn it on and then right click on the top of the hour ID. Right click on that, and then you'll see like play selected track, and you would click that.
Okay.
Left click that.
And then I just click in.
Click it and it should fire off. When you right click the top of the hour ID, a list of items would come up, and you will select play selected track.
Right.
And then left click on that.
I did that.
Is it firing off?
Nope. It
Okay,
actually shows at the top that the track starts in 7 minutes and 25 seconds.
Oops. No, something ain't right. Okay. So, So the top of the hour ID, click on it. Right, left click on it one time.
Okay. I saw that a while ago, and I'm looking for it again. Where is that at?
Okay. The top of the hour ID?
Yeah, I don't see top of the hour ID anymore.
Okay.
I did
Do you see your theme song?
Nope.
Okay. Do you see where you're supposed to start talking? Like your 20 minutes? Your first 20 minutes?
No. I don't see real talk at all.
Today's Thursday. You don't see real talk at all.
Let me just scroll up a little bit. Okay, I see real talk for real men now. I had to scroll up to see it, but yeah, now I see it.
Okay. Do you
And it
see your
shows-
theme song?
I see Tracy with theme, and then after that it says after break,
Okay,
and then it says
So-
real talk for real
so-
men.
okay,
10:35 is the scheduled time for real talk for real men.
okay. So where you see your talk time at,
Uh-huh,
put your mouse on it
okay,
and right click it.
all right,
Do you see play selected track?
yeah,
Click that, and then immediately y'all can start talking with your mics and stuff activated.
Okay, well, praise the Lord, everybody.
you're listening to Real Talk for Real Men on this beautiful Thursday morning. We apologize for coming in late, but here we are.
Real Talk for Real Men. We're glad that you're tuned in
With us,
We're going to be with you for the next 50 minutes at least. And we want to bring real talk.
I'm
Dan Lawson, pastor of the United Gospel Outreach Church in Kinston, and I have with me,
Elder Nat Farrell, Kingdom of Heaven Ministries here in Greenville.
and we are so glad to be with you on this great Thursday morning. We're going to start our conversation. We want you to know
that
we want you to be a part of it. So as we move forward,
Can I say something right quick?
Go ahead.
I'm glad you said it's good that you said on this beautiful day, but it's raining. See, a lot of people wouldn't think about that as being a beautiful day, but we need some rain.
we do need rain.
I just wanted to throw that in.
You know, we used to sing a song, "Send Down the Rain."
That's right.
We're not bothered by the rain. Rain makes it even more beautiful. But we're hoping that we can bring some edification, some understanding, and some encouragement to all those who listen in. These are, despite the beautiful day, these are some challenging times that we live in. And it's good when we can encourage one another, edify one another, help each other get on a path towards some success and fulfillment. So you doing all right, Elder?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
I understand that your New York Knicks are doing pretty good.
They are. They are.
Anything you want to say about them?
One game at a time. One game at a time.
You've learned over the years, right?
Yes, sir.
But they look good. They look good. And it looks like they will indeed get to the Eastern Conference Championship. And I'm anxious to see what they can do with that level of success. So for our listening audience, anytime you feel like you'd like to ask a question,
make a comment,
you can dial in
252-756-2008.
and
We'll give you about 20 to 30 seconds,
you know,
to make your comment, ask your
question.
I'm going to start with the question of my own. I want to ask
the
the
Elder
Elder
Farrell
Farrell
a question. Now, Elder Farrell has been in
in
church.
church.
How many years you been in church, Elder? What year did you become?
Well, I kind of my mom got saved when I was 8, but I was in church before then, you know.
Okay.
So I've been around church pretty much all my life.
Right, so you
But
know
but I've been out and in. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up in the faith. So
Well, I got a very, very important question. I want you to take your time and just tell me how you really feel about it. When someone comes up to you and say, "The Lord told me to tell you," what immediately comes to your mind? Just tell me what's your thought processes, emotional processes. What you know? Just tell me what happens with you. when
You know what?
someone comes to you and say that.
when somebody says that to me, I don't really take a whole lot of energy with that. Okay, because you know my My response is okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't put that much credence in that. You know what I'm saying? That's something they said that they believe, I guess. First of all, if it's contrary to the word, I can totally dismiss it. And then even if it somehow halfway goes into, I don't really take a whole lot of, I don't take a whole lot to that. You know what I'm saying? And if it's towards me, if they're saying something that God told me to tell you, such and such and such, or to do such and such and such, if God didn't tell me, I'm not sure what Lord you talking about.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
what do you do with the information? If somebody comes up to you and say, Elder, the Lord told me to tell you that as of this day, you're going to get a whole new line of clothing, a brand new wardrobe.
The same thing I just said to you. If he didn't tell me, you know what I'm saying? I don't put a whole lot of credence in that. I just
get excited and run around the church.
Nope.
Jump up and down. Or
Nope.
Give the man or woman of God a $100 bill.
My answer would be okay.
I'd like to give you a service when you do that.
All I say is okay.
Yeah.
You mean like a service or something?
Yeah, stay in a service then. Would it be different? Or would
I probably wouldn't say okay. I might just shake my head. But the response would be pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? If I say something or don't say something.
So we see that a lot in church today. And not only are we seeing it in church, but we're seeing it in church circles, church folk conversations. It's getting to be a buzzword, a fad, I kind of think it's dangerous.
I think it is because if the person that says it has a platform and they're, assumed to be a person of note, you know what I'm saying, that has influence, with a lot of people, it would land differently than, let's say, a lay person says it. You know what I'm saying? If it's a bishop or who said this the other day? They were talking about, my uncle. He was talking, he's 92, 93. He's a minister, and he was talking at his son funeral. He said, and what he was saying was something about, everybody needs to, guys, no matter what your title is or what you want to be called. He said it like that, what you want to be called. So some of these folks who want to be called whatever, you know what I'm saying? It depends on who it is that says it to a person and who and what they think of that person, how they receive it. Me personally, it doesn't matter. I'm going to receive it the same way. If God can tell you, He'll tell me.
Okay.
That
all right. So your whole doctrinal statement on that whole deal is that I'm a child of God. God is my father. I'm His child. If He wants to tell me something, He can tell me.
He'll tell me, or He'll confirm what you said.
You come to tell me. I'm content to not react on what you say, but wait on confirmation from God to tell me.
Absolutely.
So that's your question as to how people should deal with that. Because let's face it now, if everybody had that same attitude that you got, then that whole phenomenon would go away. People would stop doing it because they do it for a reaction.
Absolutely.
I wrote down some things as to why people do that.
Okay.
Before I talk about why people do it,
Let me talk. Let me say why I think that is serious stuff. That anybody who says God told me to tell you, they should be 100% sure that it was God that told them to tell you that, and 100% sure about what they tell you. Here's what the scripture says in Deuteronomy 18:20. But the prophet which presumed to speak a word in my name, presumed to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, even that prophet shall die. Now, this is how God looks at you lying. This is how he looks at it. And let's face it, we've had times in our lives, I think we all have experienced times where somebody said something and we know we didn't say it. We may be contention with somebody because that person comes and said, well, so-and-so told me that you said, and you, I didn't say that. You know, now we can contention with somebody because somebody said something that you didn't say. That really bothers you. Whether you can whoop the person that's contending with you or not, that's not the question. The question is, who lied? Who said I said something? You know, because people don't want their name to be out there for having said something that they didn't say.
I know we talked about Job last week, but that was the problem with Job's friends. It wasn't Job. It was God. Why are you saying this about me? Yeah. You're saying this about me, and it's not true what you're saying about me. And so that's right. And we got that. That's a. But that's why confirmation is so important. You know what I'm saying? And see, a lot of people use that term. God told me
to tell you,
and they use it for profit. They use it for all types of different things. And it's not about building folk up. And so people need to be careful when they hear things. I know you see a lot of times we love to hear that good thing, but you need to be grounded in the word to understand that everything that you hear, you know what I'm saying, the God told me thing, it's not always about that. And so you gotta question it. And there's nothing wrong with questioning it.
Especially in a case like that. So the thing that comes to mind is I'm God's child, and you may be God's child too. I'm not doubting that. But you come to me and tell me God told you to tell me, and I'm standing here saying, I'm right here. He knows me. He could have told me. You see what I'm saying? Now, I understand there are cases in people's lives where they may have some issue or something, and God has been trying to get their attention, because I believe that He will seek to get your attention first. If His Spirit is in you, and you're going the wrong path, you're doing something that's out of line, why wouldn't He, through His Spirit that's in you, try to grieve you or convict you or get to you first? So I understand if God has been dealing with you, but you've been ignoring it, and then somebody comes. But see, now you already have confirmation because God has already been dealing with you about it.
There it is.
So a person comes in. But another problem I have with folks is they like to make a public scene out of it. They're not going to pull you aside in the corner and say, God told me to tell you. They want it. They want to do it. They got the microphone in their hand, and the camera's running, and a crowd of people is in front of them, and now they can
make themselves seem like a prophet.
Here's what I wrote down, because this is one of the things that, you know, I remember Steve Harvey said, I got a few things about church that I need to bring to y'all attention. Some things that I ain't too happy with. I need y'all to address. Well, I ain't Steve Harvey, but I got a few things too, and this is one of them. See, now everybody's doing it. It ain't just the preacher. Used to, there would be a prophet come to town or evangelist come to town, and they would have a week of services, and they would do this during the service, and everybody would go around talking about, prophet called me out, prophet. But now everybody's doing it. Everybody. So why do they do it? People do that to validate themselves in the eyes of others. They want validation. You feel that?
Oh, absolutely. And they really make it seem strong when they start speaking in tongues.
Oh, yeah.
See, they put the tongues in there, and then they tell you, you know,
And
and
shake a little bit just to
yeah,
let you know that they in the spirit or God is dealing with them right now. You know?
and they make it, and sometimes they don't use that term that you just said. Sometimes they tell you things, and I was listening to someone do this not too long ago, and the way they did it, they used their experience to make it seem like you need to do, because this is how it happens with me.
Yeah.
And that's another part of that whole thing.
That's one of the things that the church should address. Yeah. We had a council, you know, they had the Jerusalem Council in Acts chapter 15. If we had a council right now, church council, that would be one of the things that I would want to put before them. But why do people feel that they have to do things to authenticate a spirituality that God put in them?
Because they haven't come to the point yet to understand it's not about them. I know that sounds simple, but it really is. That's where it is. They still think that if I show myself to be a spiritual, quote unquote, person, then, you know, people will accept me and they'll put me up, and it's not about that.
That's right. Okay, they're trying to brand. They're branding themselves. Yeah, that's the thing. You look at when you look at Jesus' experience in the earth, how many opportunities did he have to brand himself in a natural way? He stuck with the spiritual, but how many he could have opened a healing booth.
He could have done a whole bunch of things. A lot of times it says, and he moved and he passed his way through and he left.
That was one time they were trying to make him live in the king.
And he left. Yeah.
So, but today, people can have one experience with God, and they end up writing a book, starting a ministry, all because of that one experience. And they keep trying to repeat that experience and brand it and make money off of it, and just get all kinds of attention because of the experience. And you can almost tell that the experience keeps changing, keeps growing. They're taking what they might have really experienced, and now they continue to add on to it and add on to it. Now you got episodes of it. Why do you feel like if you got a relationship with the Lord, Almighty God, why do you feel that you got to authenticate yourself in the eyes of other people, or try to provoke an image of spirituality?
I can see. Well, yeah, I can see a couple of things in that. A lot of times they understand people. A lot of times people that do that understand that people are looking for a formula. They're looking for a formula. If I do this, and don't get me wrong, a lot of times that experience can be something that God wants, that is good. It's not always a negative. I was thinking about what came to my mind when you said that was the prayer of Jabez.
Okay.
And how Milan took that verse and created the book and this and that. Now, I don't think it was so much a bad thing. It was okay. But see, what people take from a lot of that stuff is that it's a formula. And it's not about a formula.
And even if it's a formula, the worst part of that is that they think it's a formula that they can use to get what they want for their flesh.
Right.
That's where the problem comes in. If you want to argue that there's a formula there for God's process, maybe there's some merit to that, but not something that you can take and say, okay, I'm going to take what God did and I'm going to use it to make myself rich. You know, that's the terrible part of it. And you're listening to Real Talk for Real Men on Awesome Radio, and we're going to go to sponsorship break. We'll be right back to continue this conversation.
You with me. Surely you're right there with me. With me.
Small Business Workshop, Empowering Faith-Driven Entrepreneurs, Saturday, May 9th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at A Touch of God's Presence Ministries, 1300 Dickinson Avenue, Greenville. What a wonderful opportunity for Faith on Faith mentoring for business owners and entrepreneurs who are determined to do business God's way. Workshop sessions include Purpose to Profit, Startup Dressed for Success, Provision for the Vision, Prayer and Activation, hosted by Living Proof Example, Apostle Valeria McLeod, Empowering Faith-Driven Entrepreneurs, a small business workshop, Saturday, May 9th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., 1300 Dickinson Avenue, Greenville. Contact 252-427-2892 or 252-695-9007, a touch of God's presence.org.
Sports from the Power News Radio Network. NBA playoffs Wednesday. San Antonio bounced back in this series with Minnesota with a 38-point blowout in Game 2. Victor Wembanyama had 19 points and 15 rebounds. The Spurs came out on top, 133-95. The series is now tied at 1 apiece. New York beats Philadelphia 2-0. The Knicks beat the Sixers 108-102. Karl-Anthony Towns had 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. Tonight, the Lakers play at Oklahoma City, and the Cavaliers play at Detroit. The Pistons and OKC leave those series 1-0. Baseball, the Cubs won their 8th straight. In 10 innings, they beat Cincinnati 7-6. The winning run came on a bases-loaded walk. The Pirates blanked Arizona 1-0. Paul Skeens scattered 2 hits in 8 innings. The Mets beat the Rockies 10-5. The Rangers down with the Yankees 6-1. And the Dodgers hammered the Astros 12-2. The Guardians, Nationals, Phillies, Red Sox, Orioles, Angels, Padres, Rays, and Brewers also came out on top. Ty Miller, Power Sports. He goes.
Awesome radio. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome. Awesome.
On the break. On the break.
Surely in the family, God is me. Surely in the family, God is with me. Surely in the family, God is
licensed your own institution and a trusted provider of in-home care service.
Never came back.
Probably need to hit